Hello, everybody. Phenomenal, sir, coming at you with more Hallowstream 2023 goodness in the form of Stories Untold, which is an anthology horror series, I think. I know nothing about this, other than I own it and now I need to play it. Hello, Sammy, Foxy Flufly. How are you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say about this one other than it's like a bunch of shorter stories, I think, but not it's supposedly good. It was recommended. I found it because I basically did like a Google search of like good horror games to play and it came up on the list. So, without further ado, let's get into Stories Untold. Photosensitive epilepsy warning. Oh, lovely. Small portion of the okay, so there's flashing lights in this one. See, I'm already learning something. I'm curious if it even uses a controller. It does not appear to use a controller. So we're going to be mouse and keyboarding it up today. We've got the house abandoned, the lab conduct, the station process, and the last session. So it's 4 parts. I don't know if they're connected. 4 stories, 1 nightmare. I don't know if these are all linked in some way. I don't know anything about them, as I've said, so let's just get started and see what happens. Sometimes you may need to look beyond the screen to progress. Okay. Devolver Digital presents a no-code production. Okay. I'm intrigued. Stories Untold. 10:05 p.m. Oh, vector graphics. I remember in Hesh Ballantyne's stream, we learned that, Ken Williams invented that. What do we do? Oh, it's a text-based thing. You pull up to the driveway of the family holiday home and park the car. It's dark, but it's as idyllic as you remember from all that time ago. Remember being told to look in the glove box before going in. Good to be back. I type look in glove box. The glove box is closed, but appears to be unlocked. Oh my god. Open glove box. Inside is a key and a handwritten note from Dad. You take both. Exit car. You open the car door and step out. The house is grand, sat perfectly amongst the trees. In front of you is the front door, and the yard stretches around the side of the house. Get all the money from beneath the apple tree. I'm just seeing what it'll say. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I don't know either. See, the money Granddad buried under the apple tree. Look around. The trees stretch up to the night sky. There's the house and the yard. Listen. Oh, okay. Approach the house. Enter the house. The door appears to be locked. You will need to use a key. Use house key. You insert the key and turn. The door lock clicks open. Step inside the front door. You enter the house to the hallway. It's dark, and you can't see anything. You feel a light switch next to the door, however. Use light. A click and nothing. There is no power. The note should say how to restore it. Read Note from Dad. Leave house. The note is from your dad and reads, "Hi, son. Hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around back to get power and lights on. Also, found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy." Okay. Go to generator. Go around house. No. No! I did not know that this was a type adventure. That this might have flavored my decision. People are like, oh god, it's King's Quest all over again. Leave house. Yeah. Indeed. Go to backyard. Take a walk around to the yard. The yard has been well maintained. You spent a lot of time here with your family on holiday trips. Good memories. Look around. You see a generator on the back wall of the house. Approach generator. Use generator. I bet it doesn't have any gas. You switch the generator on and it whirs to life. The house is still dark. Note. Anything else I need to do? You walk back around to the front of the house. Step inside the front door. Dark and you can't see anything. Feel a light switch next to the door, however. Use light switch. Flick the switch and the lights come on. The hallway is now brightly lit. There is access to the kitchen and living room here, as well as a set of stairs going up. Go to kitchen. You walk into the kitchen. The kitchen is tidy and well kept. There is a door to a utility room, but otherwise, it's just a kitchen. Very clean and tidy. Not been used in a while. Oh, okay. Thank God for that. Yeah, if it was 4 episodes of a typing adventure, then we'd be having a no not tonight adventure instead. Open refrigerator. Ah. Ah. Look for tippies. Ah. Open utility room door. The utility room door is locked. You have no idea where the key could be. Okay. Exit kitchen. Go back out to the hallway. I can't remember what they said the other room is. Living room. Okay. Go upstairs. Reading the walkthrough. The stairwell landing. There is a bathroom and 2 bedrooms. Yours and your sister's. Pictures adorn the walls. Images of happy times. Calray is already ready for me to ask for help. Check behind picture frame. Oh my god. This is a very limited. Enter bathroom. So So it's a great big huge house with a generator. And in the great big huge house with the generator is a kitchen and a living room, a utility room, and then 2 bedrooms. One for you and one for your sister. So where was your parents' room in this house? I'm confused. Hey, Splangy. You were in the bathroom. There's not much to note, but it's all in good order. Look for key. Oh. Look around. Bathroom is clean. A large mirror sits above the sink. Look at mirror. It's your reflection. Looking good. Enter sister's room. Exit. I was thinking maybe it's like a Jack and Jill thing. Enter sister's bedroom. You walk into your sister's old room. A little freeze there and the picture quality changed. Your sister's room is in perfect condition, untouched since the last time you had seen her. Posters of her heroes and some of her own attempts at art adorn the walls. A few shelves are crammed full of trophies. Her bed is drowned under a pile of colorful soft toys. A real nostalgia trip. Find her diary. Aww. Look around. There is also a large wardrobe in the corner of the room, the door slightly ajar. Check wardrobe. Cat jumps out. Oh my god. Open wardrobe. It is empty, apart from a pile of scattered photographs at the bottom. Look at photos. Oh, I got an achievement. Find the photographs. They are all identical. A forest road at night. You put them back. Take photographs. I got an achievement just now, so apparently that's an important thing. Leave bedroom. Enter my bedroom. You walk into your old room. Your old bedroom. So many good memories in here, and it's been preserved so well. On the desk is a gift-wrapped box. Look around. It's a standard bedroom. A desk, wood grain TV, the usual. Is there going to be a tape loader in the box? Am I playing the game? I click this. Okay. Turn on TV. Use TV. Use television. Okay, well, who on you then? Open gift. You unwrap the gift excitedly. It's socks. You can't believe it. Dad has found your old computer, a Futuro 128K plus 2. It's been preserved well in the attic and hopefully still works. Press enter to continue. On your desk is a Futuro 128K plus 2 computer and a copy of The House Abandoned. It's all still to be set up though. Set up computer. You start to plug in the various cables and leads. The computer is all set up and ready to go. There is a game here too. Turn on computer. You put the cassette in the computer and press play. Yep. There we go. Oh no, it's fried. You pull up to the driveway of the family holiday home. It's dark, but clearly neglected. You remember being told to check the glove box before going in. You can't stand to be near this place. You force the warped car door open and fall out. Aw. The house looks abandoned. There is a yard to the side. Wood creaks in the wind, and all happy memories are gone from this place. There is no love here. Squeeze back into the mangled car. You feel sick. Open glove box. Inside is a key and a handwritten note from Dad. You take both. Read note. You don't recognize the handwriting. It says, get out, 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 get out the car, get out the car, get out the car, get out, get out, get out, get. Stay in the car. Aw. Go to backyard. Step through the debris to the backyard. The grass is overgrown and weeds crawl up the side of the house. It's not a nice place to be. Clutch the note, needing to look around. There's an old generator next to you. It explodes. There isn't much fuel, but the generator starts up. Hey, Kale, how you doing? We are playing... Oh, the faces are all jacked up now. We are playing Stories Untold, and apparently the first chapter is a text-based adventure. We were exploring our happy childhood home, and then the power went out, and now things are not nice anymore. Alright. Enter house. Go back to the front of the house. House looks abandoned. There's a yard to the side with wind and all happy memories. Use key. You unlock the door. The click of the lock hurts to hear. Oh, what's that? Muds. Is that an actual game or is that a... What is that? Multi-user dungeon. Oh. That's cool. I never knew that there were multi-user text-based adventures like that back in the day. That's cool. A really long time ago, like back in the early 90s, I played a text-based adventure, like dungeon crawler type game, but I was like 6 or 7 years old. I didn't really understand how to do it. Enter house. I still don't understand how to do it. Pitch black, but your senses are punished more by the smell. Stale air and damp. This could not be less inviting. The note burns in your hands. You feel compelled to read it over and over. Use light switch. Afraid of what you might see, you flick the light switch. The lights flicker on and off. The walls are falling apart after years of neglect or worse. There are stains and... Upstairs, the sound of an alarm clock blaring. Someone else is in this house. That can't be. Oh, shoot. Stop. Hmm. Okay. Um. But I'm not upstairs. Somehow the alarm stops. You can feel the panic set in. You are still in the hallway. The noise has stopped, but you feel a presence. Someone is in the house. They should not be here. There is a kitchen and a living room adjacent, and stairs leading up. The note feels disgusting in your hands. Call out. Yell. Go to kitchen. You go into the kitchen. The kitchen stinks and feels completely unfamiliar. The tabletops are rusted metal, and there's a carcass on the table. There's writing on the wall, and the utility room door has a red X painted on it. Seems to be writing on the wall and what looks like blood. Look at carcass. You look closer, but can't tell what it is or what it was. Look at writing. 1986. Find the code. In blood, the number 1986 is smeared across the wall. Open utility room. The door is locked. I can't get in there. Not yet. Okay. Exit kitchen. Your shoes are wet? Okay. The noise has stopped, but you feel a presence. Someone is in the house. They should not be here. There's a kitchen and a living room adjacent and stairs leading up. Drop note. Oh. I can't read the note. It's bleeding. Cool. You enter the living room. The living room, although hardly an appropriate term, the furniture is threadbare and worn. The note is fixed in your mind. Dread fills the pit of your stomach. This is not a nice place. Throw away note. Run down and empty. Abandoned and for good reason. Return to the hallway. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's written there now. 1986. I just realized. When I say go upstairs, am I going to hear creaking? You head up the stairs. They creak. Same, but different. The landing has access to your sister's room, your room, and the bathroom. Pictures are all over the wall. Behind the door, a phone starts to ring. You can't understand. You don't understand. Neither can he. Answer phone. You hear him answer the phone. Your mind hurts and you taste iron. Voices spill out of the phone into the room. Whoever is in there should not be there. You need to hang up the phone. I do. Whoever. You consider the worst. Relief. The pictures are of your family. Time for sippies. The eyes have been scored out on all. Thank you. Enter sister's room. Tear down? I shall do it. Jennifer's room is boarded up. Can't bear this. It's not going to be super fluffy because I took a shower before I started streaming, but it's there. Enter your room. The door is bolted shut with a 4-digit combination lock. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Enter code. You grab the lock. The lock is rusted, not used in years. The key in your hand weighs heavy, the note heavier. You grab the lock and can now input the code. The lock clicks open. Same but different. The landing has access to the air. Is that a little better? I look like a greasy boy. There we go. Enter your room. Door. Oh my god, really? Open the freaking door. You open the bedroom door. Look in. You enter your bedroom. Bedroom feels utterly familiar. The walls are damp, but you've been here before. In front of you, a lone person sits in front of a computer screen. The lamp is on. The clock reads 99:99. You shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be. You grip the note tight. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Dad. You haunt every step I take, even in this place. It was out of my hands, but still you punish me. I can be with you now. There's nothing left to do. I'm consumed and confused. This has to end now. Oh. End it. You are pathetic. It was all your fault. Say it. I am blameless. Oh, please stop. Oh. No, you. It was all my fault. Say it. Just say it. It. I am untamable. My rage is untethered. And knows no bound. It. It the times. I don't want to say it was my fault. Okay, fine. Finally. Finished episode 1. Well, that was interesting. Certainly wasn't scary. The most fun thing about that was just terrorizing the computer at the end, refusing to do what they wanted me to do. Alright. Now we're going on to the lab conduct, episode 2. Hopefully some of them are a little longer than that. Try to look around for clues. Find yourself stuck. Oh, I should have said it was all my fault 3 times, like one or like all in one box. Oops. Oh.
This is subject 12/19/86/23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, assisted by Dr. Williams, and in the lab itself.
Oh, well, I only said it once. Sorry. Guess I'll have to play again.
23 in the chamber, recovered from crash site B. At the moment it appears inert, showing no signs
Yep.
of activity.
U.S. Department of Experimental Sciences.
Instructions for each stage will come through to your terminal, and we need you to follow them exactly. Now, some of this may be unfamiliar, so always reference the manual on your terminal for guides on calibration and procedure.
This is the same coffee mug as before.
Our brief, the green light will flash, allowing you to trigger the experiment. One last thing. Ensure that any equipment non-essential to the current experiment is switched off. You cannot proceed until your calibration matches ours. When you're ready, let's bring this back.
Alright, Experiment 01, Internal Analysis. Subject J1986 MEM is enclosed in solid outer layers. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. How do I do that? Tab, X-ray the artifact. Okay. X-ray. Okay. Awaiting X-ray data. Charging. No, that's a drill. Now I do it.
Okay, good work. The X-ray is coming through now. There's no visible damage to the surrounding organic material, and no signs of activity either. All output is flatlined. Okay, let's begin.
Hang on. Turn on the subtitles. There we go.
Begin.
We did it. Press enter to receive new experiment task. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Try using a low-powered red laser to begin with. Okay. Oh, it's a part. Cool. Low-powered red light. Not that. X-ray something. Turn that off. $650. Monitor set to RGB. Okay. not. That's infrared. R3. There is no RGB setting on. It really doesn't. Okay. Those are the three options. Hey, Rip Zero, how are you doing? Yeah, that's what I was doing, Calrea, but it's just not working. Oh, there we go. So you have to keep this on. Okay. There we go.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try a high frequency.
I'm doing okay, Rip. I'm playing this very weird horror game. It's a series of small experiences called Stories Untold. The first one was like a text-based adventure, which basically ended with me walking in myself, and it just ended. Now we're in a lab doing things. Wait, green is what? 450? Hang on. 510. Okay. Yeah. But other than that, doing good. It's a different type of gaming experience.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again.
Blue. 455. 400 will be.
Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. There's no activity registering in the core. It's possibly damaged. Let's push further.
If I want to do 400. Alright, so now we're doing experiment 3. Resonant frequencies. Begin with generating a 250 Hz sine wave with amplifier gain set to 1. Will do! Okay. Wait, what did they say they wanted me to do? How much? 250? Oh my. Oh Lord. Why would you want to do a thing like that? 250. There we go. Now let's blast it with sound.
It's not much of a response. Updating the experiment now.
Okay. 500 amplifier 5. Let's just give it the juice. Feels like a bad idea. Like,
Seeing some fluctuations in activity. Should we increase? Is there risk of damage? What about long tier? Okay, we're going to push further. I'm running out of time. Let's switch around.
switch it around. Switch to square wave. Maintaining current frequency. There we go. That's what you like to see.
Seeing good activity on this side. Seeing definite spikes in movement. I know this might seem uncomfortable or dangerous, but you need to trust us.
Are we just like bringing a dead heart back to life, or is this something that belonged to like some other creature? Agitation. Bring the waveform frequency up to 1 kilohertz. Oh, this is gonna be a bad move. Y'all. Yep, called it.
Full activity.
Explode.
For science?
We did
For
it.
science.
Can you hear us? You've made excellent progress. You're doing great. Now we need you to stay calm and try to relax as we go through these next steps.
Oh, I was waiting to find out that was my heart I just exploded.
Alleviate some of this discomfort.
Is it my heart that I just exploded? Protective casing is off. Proceed, drill the surface. Switch drill on. Ensure all other equipment is off. Trigger sync master as normal. Off, off, off. On. Do it! Sounds about right.
How do you feel? Don't be scared. We have the situation under control. Take a few moments, and when you're ready, we'll continue.
Open the test chamber.
Stay calm. You're doing fine. Don't be afraid. I'm sorry to have to do this, but we have to know.
Oh, flashing lights, look away!
I don't know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. It's time to remember.
Interesting.
Don't try to speak. Stay calm. You're a proxy now. You have a connection to the entity's inner core. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you its memories. Look into it. The visions will translate onto the screen to be something that you can understand.
Alright, so everybody, I think it's about to get really flashy again, so like look away and I don't know. I'll say it's done when it stops flashing. It's done flashing. You wake up in the cryopod. Struggling against gravity, you force yourself up. Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship hull. Poisonous atmosphere spills into your craft. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Oh, it is another text-based adventure. Damn it. Exit cryopod. The airlock door is clamped shut. It is controlled remotely. Look for airlock control. Alright, it's about to start flashing again, guys. Oh, never mind. Look around. The craft is broken beyond repair. There is wreckage all around. The airlock door is locked tight, and the computer terminal adjacent blinks. Use computer. You tap at the screen, and the airlock door splutters life, slowly opening with a horrendous noise. It powers down to silence, having spent the last of the reserves.
This organ was taken from what we think was the leader. These memories are different. They're not like the others. There's more detail here. Less hazy. Lean in. See what else it hides.
Alright, y'all. Flashy lights are coming. You squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. You look around to see you are surrounded by mangled metal.
Are we getting all of this? It's describing the moment we found the ship.
Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage. Mr. Alton, could please around. A crash site. Smoke billows from the downed ship. Exterior lights flicking on and off. Wreckage surrounds you. Looking upwards, you see unfamiliar star patterns. Stand up. Look up. Exit ship. What do I need to do? Leave crash site. Walk. Breathe. What? Read writing? Where is there writing? There's no writing. The writing shows. Yeah, there's no writing. It doesn't. Yeah, whatever. The writing partially shows the name of the ship, Omni. Well, we'll call these words will haunt you. Yeah, like, how would you know that? How would you know leave bed based on this? There is literally nothing in this that tells me to say leave bed, which doesn't work anyway. I have no freaking clue. I'm already stuck. It's an hour in. There are no wires. What wires are you talking about? It says nothing about wires. I'm looking it up. This is fucking stupid. It literally tells you nothing about what's supposed to happen right now. Yeah. I have no clue. Yeah. Stories Untold, Chapter 2, Duck. Let's see. That's useless. Let's see. Yeah, I literally had to look it up. I have no idea how that's supposed to help me. Like, how I'm supposed to know that. It says wreckage surrounds you, not like wreckage is laying on top of you, preventing you from exiting. Yeah, that oh my god. I absolutely hate puzzle games where the developer didn't bother to get people to actually test it to see if they could figure out the solution. With every ounce of your remaining strength, you move away enough of the wreckage for you to carefully crawl through. The lights that surround you now attack your senses. Thank you for the resub, Hippie Huff. How are you? A circle of artificial lights surrounds you, set up to illuminate the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. I'm getting a little frustrated with this one. These text-based adventures are not fun. I don't much enjoy them. And I really don't enjoy them when it's like you're in a crashed spaceship and you're supposed to know to like look at the writing on the wall and then like pick up metal and move it and all this other bullshit. That made me very annoyed very quickly because there's literally nothing there to tell you to do that. All right. Also, this is unnecessary. This blinky right here, like, that's just constantly going on the side, that is a willful disregard for the safety of people with epilepsy. Like, they tell you at the beginning, oh, like, epilepsy warning. But there's a difference between saying epilepsy warning and then having a quarter of the game literally be a light flashing in your eyes, and them saying like, hey, occasionally there's going to be flashing lights, you know? We awake. The room is silent, only for the quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. Look around. We are in a bed in a small and artificially lit room with a single door. There is some sort of writing pinned to the wall. Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room and into our chest. They have tortured us.
In quarantine, it expired at the crash. Whose memories are these? When did this happen?
Okay. Anyway, we're over it. We're moving on. Read, writing. The chart. Learn more about yourself. Symbols seem to indicate where on our body they had to cut. We've been butchered and maimed over and over. Read chart. Leave bed. We can't reach the door, effectively tethered to the machine. Well, I know from reading the walkthrough I say remove wires.
What just happened? What's that alarm?
There's been a disconnection in quarantine lab 15.
Find out what's going on.
We yank at the wires protruding from our chest. Together, we all scream in pain. This action sets off an alarm, echoing loudly down the adjacent corridor. Leave bed.
Doctor, specimen 20 has left lab 15. It's on the move.
My God. That vision. It's not a memory, it's happening right now. Mr. Asian, I need you to stop what you're doing, please.
Oh, it won't let me. Flashy lights coming. This doesn't really make sense, though, because... This doesn't really make sense, though, because, like, I'm typing the commands in. So I'm actively controlling this other alien. Through the door, we find ourselves in an empty room with a device on the table. It looks familiar. They don't know how it works, but this host does. The door closes behind us, and a lock clamps shut. We are alone together. Yeah. It is some sort of preparation room. There are markings on more sheets with a door and a window on one side. The door we came through has been locked shut, and the other door had an orange alarm light above it. In the center of the room, a table holding only a small device taken from your, its, my, our ship. Take device. Approach table. Use device.
What is that? We haven't seen that before. What is it doing?
It's using the tool we recovered from the crash site. It's in our systems. It's sending something across the network. It's broadcasting.
Mr. Asian, please. We deeply regret what we have put you through, but please understand it was for the greater good. We have to go. Rebelling now could be catastrophic. You don't know what this might do to you in the long run.
Oh, thank you so much, Hippie Huff. Phone is so delayed. Thank you. I appreciate it. This. Huzzah, huzzah! Okay. Well, I'm trying to do these ones up here, but that's not working. Almost 36K. Yeah, Calrea did a share the wealth redeem. Alright, so apparently I'm supposed to use these symbols. I'm actually getting a headache from that flashing light, and I'm not even epileptic. It's noxious. There we go. Alright. Had to look that up too, because you have to stare at a rapidly flashing light to solve the puzzle. Cool.
They're all freezing. They're converging. It's over.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're good? I win? Oh, do I have to get flashed in the face more? Come on.
Mr. Asian, please don't do this. We mean you. We mean them no harm. Please, don't do something you'll regret. Great. One day, Mr. Asian, this will haunt you.
One day, Mr. Asian, this will haunt you. Alright, so while this runs, I'm going to use the restroom. I'm going to be completely honest, this is not a good game so far. I'm not a fan of it so far, so hopefully the second half salvages it, because I kind of feel like I was lied to. I'll be right back, y'all. Oh my god, the flashing lights. Oh, terrible. I'm back. Look at that stripe in my hair. Oh my god, look at it. Look at it. Whew. Look at that. So luxurious. Figured you guys would enjoy watching me run a brush through these luscious locks. The website says this part may crash. That's good. Good to know. Alrighty. Anyway, back to the game. Yeah, I really had kind of a violently negative reaction to number 2. So apparently, even though I'm not epileptic, I do get extremely annoyed by flashing lights. Maybe that's a symptom. Here we go, y'all. Chapter 3. Look around, go to, and open commands. Oh my god, it's more text. More text-based adventures. Calrea lied to us. This whole damn thing is text-based adventures. Stories Untold. Damn it, I was too slow. I was trying to get a screenshot of that.
Station 3, do you read me? Give me a sign, man. This storm is getting pretty wild.
We're in Greenland. Greenland. More text-based adventuring.
Come on, 3, log in. Quit fucking around.
Oh shit! Hang on. Can't use the number pad for this. Womp. There we go.
There he is.
Finally, what took you?
Is the microphone still broken in Station 3? I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, you can't reply. You should be able to hear you though. Can see activity registering, so your voice is definitely going through.
Oh, okay. We can chat later, 3.
Yeah, this is pretty serious. I've had a distress call from Central. There's a situation and we have to fire up signal monitoring and relay systems right away.
What kind of situation?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's got something to do with this storm. Whatever it is, it's big to want to involve us.
Shit. Okay, what do we do then?
Well, my fucking cabin power isn't holding up in this weather, so I can't process the signals myself. 2, you need to feed the frequency information through to the backup terminal in Station 3. And 3, you just need to tune, decode, and process. Just refer to the handbook on the microfilm. It'll walk you through it.
I've never done any of this stuff, so I'm not going to be much help, I'm afraid.
It's simple, honestly. You could do this in your sleep.
Oh shit.
Okay, first one is due to appear in a minute or so. Have a quick read of that microfilm handbook. It should be on your left.
I'm going to get suited up and restart the generator. Don't fuck it up.
Contents. Whiskey? What?
Okay, 3, we're up. Do whatever it is you're supposed to do.
Oh my god. What are you talking about? Broadcast authorization? I have no idea. Broadcast authorization. Yeah, I have no idea. I feel like I'm gonna just look at a walkthrough for it. This is disappointing as hell, y'all. The thing I read about this said that this was a really good atmospheric horror game that had a variety of stories that all tied together in an unexpected way. So far, this is an extremely disappointing herd of a game. Which appears to be both short and inscrutable, to where I'm having to look at a walkthrough to put in codes on a computer. What a disappointing game. Oh my god. A cutscene plays. When it is over, enter the passcode. Okay, so where's the passcode at? Do I click on this? Is this the... I want to know... See, like, I know what the answer is because I've got it pulled up. But I want to know where I'm supposed to get this answer from. Like, where did the developer think I was going to find out that I need to type in 13.0.14.14.9.3? Like, where was this supposed to be? I want to find it before I use it. Bless me. Yeah. All codes are treated as confidential. Do not write down the authorization code in any form. There's another piece of paper stuck here, but I don't know what, like, where that, like, how I would move that, if that's what it is. Are you literally supposed to just, like... Yeah, I have no idea. Wait, what's this up here? That it? That's not... Okay. That's not it. 1414.9. Is it the same password as before? See, I know, I'm like looking at the walkthrough and I still don't understand what they want me to do. Yeah. Starting cutscene. Log into your computer. The password is 03031968. I did that. Do I do... Oh, I get it. I do this. So I have to actually look at the frequency. Christ. I'll take the blame on that one. I'm just... So I have to go to see, yeah.
14.9.
So I don't know. Whatever. I'm partially to blame on that one because I'm stupid, but at the same time, there's a lot of stupid people out there, and I really don't know how you were supposed to get that from this because it's asking me for a password. I was thinking that I had to put in a password so that I could access the broadcast frequency, if that makes sense. Like, I was thinking they're saying there's a transmission coming in on 1930 kilohertz FM. Input your authorization key to be able to listen. Like, so I'm thinking, oh, okay, I gotta do that. 13. Well, can't even put the spaces in. There we go. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. This.exe minus D minus E enter. Yeah, this is going to be an absolute abysmal experience. Allocate 202 minus A. Tell you what, I've been kicking around the idea of stopping streaming, just like not doing it anymore. And this game is doing a lot to make me think that this is a waste of time. Oh Lord, have mercy. Okay, there you go.
Okay, my light
This
here
game
just turned
sucks.
green and the signal stopped.
It's so
I
boring.
think you did it right. Next one coming up in 30 seconds, apparently.
Oh
Don't leave
Jesus.
them hanging too long. I don't know what they're for, but I know we have to make them top priority or I'll get shit.
Of course, don't worry, we'll keep on top of it. Okay, there it is. Creepy sounding things, aren't they?
Oh my God. USB.
26, 14, 0, 1, 2.
Hey,
26, 14, 0, 1, 2.
Chevron.
26, 14, 0, 1, 2. 26, 14, 0, 1, 2. 26, 14, 0,
Where's
1,
that?
2.
Chevron. Number 20.
26, 14, 0, 1, 2.
Ref.init negative W negative Z.
26, 14, 0, 1.
Alright. W minus C. Yes, I am absolutely reading it. Proc begin. I'm reading it off of the computer screen to my left because I cannot read that microfilm. Proc begin. Oh wait, there's a space in here that's not supposed to be here.
Thanks, 3. Just pushing this update to the transmitter now. Getting the hang of it, huh? Next one coming up. 1. What does GCS mean?
GCS? What do you mean?
Yeah,
I'm not
this
doing
next
pod
one has come
races
through with an
tonight.
additional note. GCS3 equals E1 V1 M1.
I've not seen it before. Check the microfilm. Might be something in there about it. Listen, let me know when you're done with that one. I haven't heard back from the transport team and I'm starting to worry.
Sure thing. Okay, here it is. Whoa. Okay, that's different.
Flashing red screen.
Yeah, quite the warning sign.
Shit. Something's going on. The last two must have just been testing the system. Tune it as normal and I'll see what I can find out once I get these goddamn lights on.
Okay. 11,320 kilohertz AM. Oh, they want me to do Morse code. Yeah, okay. I'll get right on that. 097730. Kansas. Alright, and then we looked at the microfilm and we memorized everything it said on the grainy picture. And it's point. Are we about to launch a nuke? .ex. I think we're about to launch a nuke, y'all. Yeah, I want to know. This feels like one of those things where the developer had to put out a guide because nobody understood what the hell they wanted. I'm pretty sure I pressed minus there, but allocating resource.
Okay, One, we're done. Nothing has happened really, all good. What did you want?
I'm about to head outside to look at this generator. My cabin is completely out. Listen.
Scorched Earth, 18 targets, launch successful.
But I've had nothing.
Oh my god.
No responses either.
Shit. The storm?
I hope not. 3. Can you monitor a range for me? They use an emergency signal somewhere between 8,500 range. FM. See if you can track it down for me.
That's our supplies for the next 6 months. If they turn back, what do we do?
We can reschedule. I'm more worried that they didn't turn back. Otherwise, we'd be having a drink by now. The boat was called 20F.
God, yeah. Okay. 3. 8,500 FM somewhere. See if you can pick up a distress signal or something.
Yeah.
Does anyone read? This is supply vessel 20F. Do you read me?
Oh my god, that's them.
This is a distress signal from supply vessel 20F. Please respond.
Yeah.
Is anyone there?
I've got like the wrong. I've probably got the wrong codes or something.
We have some on board, but it's not enough. We try to turn back, but Storm, or them, have messed with our GPS and sent us straight into the ice.
What on earth is he talking about?
We're holed up here. We just got word from Central that New York has fallen. Everyone's gone there now. I thought us being so remote would give us time, maybe, but I can see it coming. Be ready. All of you. It's 20F out.
1, are you there? Are you hearing this?
Lock your door, 2. 3, do the same.
What do you mean? Did you hear the report?
I just got a call from Station B at the coast. Something is happening. I don't know what, but they said we had to lock up and stay in our cabins. Then it went dead.
What are you talking about?
Just do it. They're here.
Ugh! Who are they? Shit, 1, there's another GCS signal coming in. Do we process it still?
Yeah. As long as the GCS number is going up, we're helping a lot of people.
It was 3 last time. It's 6 this time. What does it mean?
That's good. That's good. Just process the signals.
That's
Okay.
it in.
Hotel Bravo Echo Mike Zulu Sierra Hotel Bravo Echo
Do what now?
Mike Zulu Sierra Hotel Bravo Echo
Something terrible, Eternal Warrior. This is we're literally just reading step by step what to do in a guide because I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Like I very quickly got tired of this game's shenanigans, and now we're just trying to finish it. Centaur. There we go. Like it's the second one. The first one were like text-based adventures for the most part. The first one was okay, but the second one, you literally are supposed to just know to do some things. Where they're like, they'll read you a little scenario that's like 3 sentences long, and from that you're supposed to go in a completely different direction. It's like you're in the middle of a wrecked ship and you're looking around. There's wreckage everywhere and lights are flashing, and you're supposed to type move metal. Like, what? It's incredibly bad. I honestly feel like I got tricked because I only found this game because I was literally like online looking for games to kind of round out the Halo Stream stuff. And I was like, you know, well, like good spooky games to play. And this game was suggested, and it has been probably one of the least pleasant gaming experiences to release post 2000 that I've ever played. Like, it's not Friday the 13th for the NES, but it's pretty inscrutable. Like, it's obviously not something that most people are figuring out on their own. Like, it's a lot of like fooling with radio dials and clicking around and reading microfilm and trying to like figure out what that says.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Anyway.
Cabling? 1, I can see something above 3's cabin.
But we're gonna beat it.
One,
How are
the
you doing,
power is
JD?
down.
And we're launching nukes right now. I don't know.
1, are you there?
Right now we're launching nukes.
Fuck. What the hell is that?
I can't see you from here, 1. What's going on?
It's above me. Shit, it's above me. It's over Station 3 too. They're here.
What's here? Jesus, 1, what the fuck is out there?
It's fine. It's fine. You'll be fine.
Offline.
Shit. Here's another signal. GCS7 equals E1 V5 M1. 1, what the hell? It's flashing urgent.
Eight, 9, 0, 4, 5. 1, 8, 9, 0.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying not to be too salty. Like, I'm sure there are some people that find this to be a very fulfilling game to play. And I really don't.
Guys, are any of you walking around in that storm? That's crazy. You'll get yourself killed.
Hey, G-Rex.
You're seeing things, 4.
I really don't want to be one of those people that just, like, constantly hates on somebody else's work, having made a game that I know some people could easily hate on. But this is pretty bad. Like, this is just... I don't know. This seems like the kind of thing that you would need to have a very specific set of interests to know how to do this.
3. Number Station 3. This is Station 4. Do not go outside. Don't go out there. Stay inside. Lock up. Do not go out.
It just seems like the sort of thing that, like, there's a very small group of people that are like, this is the game I've been waiting for my entire life. And everybody else is like, what is this? Like, we're using codes on microfilm to launch.
James, the last signal hasn't sent. My terminal is going crazy demanding
To launch
response.
nukes, you know?
I think the wind has misaligned the transmitter or something. We need to go out to it. Please, James. I'm sorry, but I can't get out. I'm trapped. You'll still be able to hear me, though. Go. Go.
Why did I just, like, fall on the floor like a goober? What's happening? Am I being pulled out? happening? Yeah, I just like slid on my butt out the door. Hi, G-Rex. How you doing? I don't know if I said that before. Got the transmitter. The jump button. I don't even know if I'm going the right direction. I'm just walking. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. You sure you didn't type too many zeros there? Thank you so much for that. Porgo 1000. Those must be pity bits. Those are pity bits from Hippie Huff and G-Rex because I'm not having fun. They're like, go buy another game, sad boy. Well, we're out here. We them boys. We out here. Does that mean? I think it might mean. Oh, shoot. 10,000 bits. Hippie Huff is officially the first person to be able to use the Calrea emote. Let's see those Calrea faces fly, y'all. Oh my god, do I have to go all the way back? Please tell me I don't have to go all the way back. I think I have to go all the way back. There's another cord that goes this way. Holy bejeezums. I gotta go all the way back to the start now. Oh wait, no, here it is. Okay, thank God. Oh. I was about to lose it. Yay, indeed. Let's see it. Let's see the Calreas. Oh, hello, Pupper. Good puppo. There they are, y'all. There's the Calrea faces.
I can't feel my legs, James.
Oh. Can't feel my legs, James. What happened to you? Huh.
I'm so tired.
That?
What are you doing? James, please.
He's coming back.
Coming back. promise to be responsible. Boo. Boo.
James, everyone is waiting on you. You need to wake up.
What?
These machines, they are your lifeline. Follow them. Please.
James, go to them. Tell them what happened.
What?
Mr. Asian, can you hear me? Welcome back.
You also got a new bits badge. The bear. You have now unlocked the bear bits badge. That's totally uncalled for. Thank you so much for all of that, Hippie Huff. Nickel and diamond, all the way up to 10,000 bits. An unforeseeable number. An undeserved number. On a cranky stream, no less. A cranky stream leads to Calrea faces. Alright, the last session, y'all. Sometimes you may need to look beyond the screen to progress. Hey, you get those adult beverages and you have an extra one for me because I don't have any. Eternal Warrior JD. Thank you so much, and I hope that you have a good rest of the evening.
I think that's enough of that for now.
Yes, I think so.
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you? Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
What? Fine, alien. Am I in a wheelchair? I'm in a wheelchair.
This place must be starting to feel like home to you. Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually. Just in here. Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready? Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready. This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember. Your mind, it's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look
So, this whole thing is just this person trying to deal with the trauma and guilt of causing a car accident, and you're seeing things kind of peel through random stories that all relate, like the car at the beginning, right? When you're playing the house abandoned, The house is now empty. Everybody's gone. The car is mangled, and you have to get out of the car, right? It's saying get out, get out, get out. It's all my fault. The second story revolves around kind of like a weird hospital heart thing, a heart stopping. There's a story about a crash again, but there's people coming to save you. So I kind of see where they're going with it. Doesn't make the last 3 sessions any more fun to play. Oh shit, we're back here again.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma.
Central operations message authenticated.
Encouraging you to wake.
I get it.
Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
5610 FM.
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see
Report.
This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04.
Oh.
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices.
Reporting officer.
You have to face it, James. Finally.
So I was drinking and caused an accident that killed somebody.
It's not like it at all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years, and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him. This Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
A light flickers on. Asian guy got something to hide. Doesn't make sense to you. Okay. Step out into the hospital ward, only it seems abandoned. Your vision is blurry. This is where I should be, right? Sometimes they make you watch your past sessions, see what really happened. Oh.
He has quite an imagination, Mr. Haitian. I guess it's from the shows he's been watching. This time he described an A&E visit as a government conspiracy, some sort of lab. It's interesting stuff, and it's obviously pure fiction. But I guess it's just his way of coping for now. We'll see how we progress in future sessions.
You tense up. Someone else is here. Oh, am I like inside my own mentality? Is the house abandoned? Me confronting like an alternate personality? Pull the fire alarm. Aw. Sanitize. You wash your hands, but in this place it feels pointless. Be hygiene conscious in Ward 4. I did it. I washed my hands. I got an achievement. Yay. Oh.
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him, while Hennings died next to him. What the fuck was he thinking? She was still alive when we got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be here.
Interesting. Oh, so that was the sister in NS2 where it kept saying, James, I can't feel my legs. And they were, okay, I get it. You only caught a glimpse of the room. You guess that's why there is no detail here. Okay. I hope that this game isn't like the actual developer trying to work through some real life trauma and I was just talking ridiculous amounts of crap about the game. The house abandoned. Greenland, number puzzles, stories untold. The only video they have, some horror compilation. Crash. Arclight. I want to get to the TV. Let me get to the TV. Oh! Okay, whatever. The computer monitor in the first session is the TV there. Oh, keys. Grab the keys from the table. They weigh heavy in your... Okay. Well, that's locked. Pre-surgery. Another door you never opened. You don't know what was in here. You go back to the file cabinets. Oh, I see it. I see it. Yep. Good looking out, Calrea.
Today was the first session with Mr. James Asian, although I fear it will certainly not be his last. When asked about events that have happened in the past, he confused fact and fiction and told us a story about a computer game that was talking to him. I think he was back at his own house, his mum and dad's house, and he always talked about a room with a red X, one he couldn't get in. I don't know what any of this means or what it's going to do with the accident, but I guess some more sessions will maybe reveal that. We're going to try again tomorrow.
The waiting area is dark, but you feel a presence right behind you. And then pre-surgery room. Oh, someone breathes on your neck, standing over you. Oh, the room I've already been in now has an item in it. Cute. Yep, I see it.
You honestly believe that Hennings was drunk at the wheel, and not this little shit? If he wakes up, when he wakes up, I want answers. Until then, you handle it. You write it up. I'm out.
You feel dread in the pit of your stomach. Oh.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident.
Ah.
I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules. Come on, 100 joules. Charge amp full to 10. Come on.
Good. Can I do it?
Clear.
Is that?
No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher.
Okay.
200 joules. Keep the amp charge at 10.
100
200
joules.
joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go.
Zap 'em.
Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full.
Let me go. 360.
Come on, 360, hurry. Clear. Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away. Where are we with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please.
Turn that off. And then switch the amp off, switch the signal generator off. Small
are we with
black
X-ray?
pentagonal
get it
switch
going
in
now,
the
please.
CP8X X-ray. Oh, there we go. It's fine, Kale. We're almost done now with this mess.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation.
Trepanation?
Switch on the
Oh,
drill, please.
no.
The drill, please. Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
It's 10:05 again. The house abandoned. Oh, and now it's on fire. Lovely. House is on fire. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. Look around. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mom and Dad. There's a door to the hall. Enter hallway. Push through the crowd into the hallway. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner up across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. I'm reading what to do. I'm not even gonna lie. Go to kitchen. They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. There's a utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling you. Go to Jen. You push through, apologizing over and over to get to Jennifer. You hug. You're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you're enjoying the party. Yes. You tell her it's great, even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyway and to loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. Get her a drink. You pour Jen a drink and one for yourself, too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Yes. You tell her yes, that you have packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not mess up so much. I'm going to miss you. You are going to miss her. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at the approving faces. There's so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up, but first, a drink. Drink. Pour and down another drink. Anything to move the night along. Drink. Oh. There we go. Drink. Drink. Okay, that's enough. Look around. The room is full. There's a utility room and writing on the wall. Read writing. Look at writing. Look at wall. Read. Okay, well, you keep telling me about the writing on the wall, but I can't interact with it. So, go to utility room. You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys, ceiling to floor racks, a collector, although he does actually drink them too. There's a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. Read card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. Bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. Whiskey in hand, you take in the room around you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Go to Dad. Take bottle. Take a swig. It's probably the best and strongest you've tasted ever. Just wow. Go to kitchen. Head back into the kitchen, clutching your best friend. Oh my god. Come out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. Take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. Go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through, and you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. Hey, what? She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Blood is dripping down her face, mixing with tears. Oh. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Ah! Tried to head it off at the pass. Face.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I am so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
I don't want to see him. You are standing in the hallway. Something had stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. Uh-oh. Doors to the kitchen and living room lead from here, while stairs can take you up. I'm just looking at what they want me to do. You're sure your keys are in the living room. Okay. Living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on the chairs having civilized conversations. Coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom's pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. Look around. Coffee table, drinks cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Look at coats. Search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha! Car keys in the pocket. You grab both. And not really sure why Jen couldn't drive and I ride with her. Keys in hand, you head back to the hall. Thanks you for helping her out. She's working in the morning and no one else is in a fit state to drive. You can handle it though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? Kind of depressing that you just have to go ahead and do this. Go outside. You open the front door and walk out into the freezing night. Cold air hits you. You're glad you have your jacket with you. Dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. Yard extends around the back of the house. Car sits in front of the house. Oh, because the car's in session 3 in the snow. Okay. Use key. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. The car is freezing. As you fumble around with your seatbelt, your sister opens up the car glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that it's for when you return. Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid, Yelleth. What were you doing? How are you doing? Hello, hello. I am playing a not so great game. I gotta be completely honest. It's a little inscrutable. It's mostly text-based. Didn't know it was gonna be text-based when I started it. Plague Inc. Oh yeah, great state to drive. Plague Inc. Plague Inc. Is that one where you're like designing a plague to try and see how quickly you can wipe out the world? Is that one? That's the one we lived in for the last few years, right? Anyway, yeah, welcome in everybody. I'm the Phenomenal Sir. You try to evolve it. I'm the Phenomenal Sir. I'm a variety streamer. Don't normally do a lot of horror stuff except for the month of October when all we do is horror stuff. And tonight we're playing Stories Untold, which is an anthology series that focuses a lot on atmospheric tension rather than outright horror. The story is in the process of wrapping up, and apparently the stories that we've been going through are all our mind trying to like come up with these weird fictions to hide from the fact that we caused an accident while drinking that led to the death of our sister. Which is incredibly depressing, and it's incredibly depressing wrapped up inside a not extremely fun experience. But we're going to finish it. We're going to finish it together. It'll be done, and we will know not to trust the internet when the internet says games are good. So, anyway. Yeah, Divide by Zeros, who's in the chat every so often, I believe that he has played it before. Tells you that it's for when you return. Read note. Note is from your dad and reads, "Hi son, hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around back to get power and lights on. Also, found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy." Yeah, we're at the point we're just reading the walkthrough. The last thing was really crazy. It was like you're like looking at you're listening to a radio for like call signs, and then looking at a microfilm, and then putting in like computer code, and it was very interesting to certain people, I'm sure. But start car. Try to turn the ignition with sheer willpower despite holding keys in your hand. Oh my god. Use key. Takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. Start car. Case in point. I'm holding the car keys. I say start the car. The computer's like, the key's not in the engine. Okay, it's implied. Jesus. Oh, Lord. Drive. Car squeals but stays stationary. Jen suggests releasing the brake, giving you a wide-eyed stare. Let Jen drive. I would say that the dialogue in this one is probably more specific on what they want than like King's Quest, like old school King's Quest would have been. King's Quest, I think I got away with more stuff than in this game. You very hesitantly release the handbrake. Drive. You put the car in gear and pull out the driveway like a first-time driver. You really shouldn't be driving. Driving very drunk on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen started dosing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember. I'm just gonna say left. Right. Ask for directions. She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left. Of course it's left. Drive left. You turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you're on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. That's not what really happened, though, is it?
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Aww. Jen is hitting your arm and yelling at you. Crazy sister. Strange. There's a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow. Like slow motion. You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. No way to control it. The lights merge with your car. The outside joins the inside.
James, for fuck's sake, pull over!
That happened. The whole world around you begins to scream. James! You know, they have the epilepsy thing, but they really ought to have a trigger warning on this game. This is a little distressing. Oh no. Hopefully nobody's super upset by all this. The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. I have a knot in my hair. There we go.
And then you made it worse.
Then made it worse.
Show us what you did.
You wake up in the car. Your world is upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against gravity, trying to hold you in heat. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engines. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump onto the roof of the car. She's alive, but she has been hurt bad. She's trapped in the wreckage. Can't do anything for her right now. You need to help yourself now. Okay. Exit car. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Oh, see, this is the alien crash story. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. Blue car is smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You're standing holding your whiskey and you're still holding the whiskey? Wow. Okay. And flashing lights are approaching at a distance. It's not funny, but it's really like, I don't know. just the idea that he just like straight up flipped his car through the air and he's still holding on to this bottle. Well, that's not smart thinking, James, is it? They'll eventually find it there and we'll link it to you. Can't just toss this away without thinking. They'll find it and they will come to you. And this is another example of I would not have thought to specifically type this, but according to this, you're supposed to with the light put whiskey in blue car. With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the shrill of their sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver and toss the incriminating evidence onto his passengers. A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people all stare. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. As you approach the man, the pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer while the pain in your head increases. You fall to the ground at his...
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have
flashing
to
lights,
listen
get
to
ready,
me.
y'all. Flashing lights.
Accident. That poor man.
Another epilepsy warning.
You have to remember, it was all your fault.
Yeah.
I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James. Say it. Tell them. Listen to yourself.
It has to end, James.
I'll look at the light. I'm gonna give you a seizure.
Do you not understand? This episode you're having must come to an end.
All of your episodes were recorded to tape. This is the fourth.
Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect they'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
Alexia, reverse. Alright. How was the game? Yes. Yeah, I don't want to beat the dead horse anymore. I did not enjoy that game. Like on a fundamental level, I didn't enjoy the game. I think that it mixed all of the things that I generally don't like into a game. Like on a fundamental level. Like if this was a first 15, this would be a game I wouldn't recommend. It was very confusing as to what they actually want you to do for most of it. There are not leaps of logic, but there are like logic hops that you just don't make. And I think that's inherent in a lot of text-based games, because the developer is never going to be able to think of every possible permutation and variation of what you might type to get to the same point that they want you to get to. But they also didn't try to help you get to that spot. Most notably in the second session. The second session where you, like, literally, there's a section where the way you're supposed to solve the puzzle of, like, what symbols to put in is you're supposed to just stare at a really bright flashing light while pictures are going off around. Like, you're literally supposed to put your face in an epileptic seizure bear trap, and just wait for it to snap shut on you. Like, and yes, they do warn you about the epilepsy thing, but the flashing lights were not necessary to tell that story. Like, when you're looking into the eyeball in section 2, the lights flashing didn't make that better. It didn't enhance it in any way. It gave me a headache, and it actually endangers people. Like, you're saying, I understand this can cause seizures, I'm gonna leave it in. Fuck it. Like, I don't. Sorry, language, G-Rex. I don't understand that. I don't understand why. Because it's a purely artistic thing. It does nothing to further the narrative. You don't need it. All you're doing is you are creating an unpleasant effect and or endangering other people. And honestly, the story was a little triggering, you know? It made me feel genuinely uncomfortable. And I don't know, I'd have to look again and see if there's a trigger warning on the game, but I know that there's an epileptic seizure. I don't think there's a trigger warning on that, and it kind of just sneaks up on you that, yeah, I don't know, the substance, the irresponsible substance use and subsequent disaster are only hinted at in passing in the first 3 chapters, so it very quickly sneaks up on you, and there's really not a lot you can do about it, and it doesn't make the game scary. It's just like, I don't know why this popped up. I looked for, good horror, like I looked online, I said good horror games to play for Halloween for October, and this was like on a list of 10. It's like, oh, if you like anthology horrors, this is a great game. And this is not a horror series. Somebody played the first 5 minutes of this game and just decided that it was a good horror game. This is not a good horror game. This is not scary in any way, shape, or form. It is bizarre and inscrutable, and it certainly is artistic. I will say that it is well done for what it is. The visuals as they are good. It's an interesting concept, but I don't know. Not for me. I don't know. That's my 2 cents. Yeah. We've come this far. I guess I'll rate it 2 stars. Look, I don't know. It is what it is. You're always going to have a few that fall flat, and this is just one of them. Not a whole lot we can do about it now because we've already played it. It was a short night, which is good because I've been very worn out the last few days, so there is that. Hesh Ballantine is on, and we always like to raid Hesh when Hesh is on because Hesh is awesome. Hesh is playing, I don't know what he's playing. He's playing retro. He says Max has a hair helmet that protects him from evil. I don't know what game he's gonna be playing. He's wearing a Britney Spears shirt and he's in a chat right now, which sounds like the perfect time to raid him. So anyway, yeah, the story itself was a worthy story, but the delivery was just not great in my opinion. But I made a game one time, and it certainly wasn't as well made as this one. So, and it certainly didn't sell as many copies as this one. So, it is what it is. I appreciate everybody for being here tonight. Big thank you to Yelleth for the raid. For those of you that stuck around in the raid, I appreciate you. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me struggle like a drunken toddler as I attempted to navigate this game. And big thank you to Hippie Huff for the 1,200 bits and the subsequent unlocking of the Calrea face emote. You are the first and only. May there be many, many Calrea faces in our future. I'm going to be back this weekend. We skipped Tuesday, so my plan is to play the Immortal Sega Genesis version Saturday morning. I said Tuesday. Saturday. I'm going to be back this weekend. Saturday morning, the Immortal, because we skipped Tuesday. Saturday evening, we're going to play Sweet Home. And then Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern, we've got the rescheduled Maneater bathtub stream. But it is going to be a tight 2 hours, and then I'm gone because Calrea and I are going to see The Bride of Frankenstein in theaters. 1935 Bride of Frankenstein. Going to be super fun. Hope to see you guys for at least a couple of the streams this weekend. But if I don't, as always, until next time, stay healthy, stay safe out there, y'all. Later.